Rhamondre Stevenson got paid.
My guy.
He was your guy. You were the first to talk about him on this program.
I saw him returning kicks, right?
I saw him playing special teams, and I just was like, yo, there's something about
Let's get him the ball.
Man.
Let's get him the rock.
To and Rhamondre is like, this, son.
And the question I have here is the running back market
really
getting going up? Slowly but surely.
What do you get, 17 guaranteed?
Got
for
this information from Ben McWilliams. Thank you, Ben, of NFL Network Research. He got this off of Spot Track. That you take a look at the top running backs in the National Football League contracts this year. And Saquon got paid, and McCaffrey's got that 2-year APY of $19 million, and Josh Jacobs got his APY of $12 million, and there's Rhamondre, 4 years, $36 million. His APY is $9 million. Joe Mixon got his APY of $8.5 million. Now, again, in comparison to, say, Justin Jefferson getting 35 a year, okay, that you add Saquon's APY with McCaffrey's APY this year, and it doesn't even equal Justin Jefferson's APY.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
But this offseason, 8 running backs. You had DeAndre Swift, Derrick Henry, and Tony Pollard. DeAndre Swift's APY is $8 million, Henry $8 million, and Pollard $7.3. 8 running backs signed multi-year contracts worth at least $7 million per year on average this offseason. There were only 5 such contracts signed by running backs the previous 3 years combined. So let me repeat that. From 2021 through 2023, only 5 running backs signed a contract with an annual per year average of $7 million plus. And we've seen 8 this offseason alone.
Can I take your words and put them back at you?
Hold on a minute. The four of the largest contracts signed by an unrestricted free agent running back in NFL history were signed this offseason. Saquon, Josh Jacobs, Henry, and DeAndre Swift. The number 1 largest annual per year salary for an unrestricted free agent running back. All right? So we're not talking like an extension like McCaffrey,
right,
by his own team, where one running back switched teams and got paid the best ever. Saquon of $12.6 million APY is the second best. Okay. You want to guess who's number 1 on that list? Went from one team to another, an annual per year average, $13.1 million. I'll give you a hint. It was 2019. Went from one team to another, running back, highest annual per year pay handed to that free agent. Want to take a guess?
Is it Adrian Peterson?
Nope. You want to take a guess?
I'm drawing a blank.
His name is Le'Veon Bell when he went from the Steelers to the Jets. And everyone's like, well, Le'Veon went ahead and stuck to his guns, and it worked out for him. And then the rest of everything else happened. Did you see he tweeted out some angry tweet in the direction of Adam Gase?
Yeah. I saw that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So that's the setup to say we're seeing APYs being given out that are some of the highest that we've seen given out, and we've seen the number of contracts in just this offseason dwarf the same number of contracts over the 3 previous years combined for running backs.
And my retort is
yes.
Cap's gone up. Money's got to go somewhere. This is not an actual reflection on the league's value on the position.
You might be right. And I still don't understand it.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. Although you could sit here and say, boy, the Jets got burned for giving that money to Le'Veon Bell. And then,
kind of,
what happened with Zeke and the Cowboys. That's another example. The other guys who had the largest APY on unrestricted free agent contracts for running backs Fourth all-time, $8.6 million was given to D'Angelo Williams by Carolina.
Oh, yeah. D'Lo, nice.
And then $8 million given to Henry and Swift this offseason were given to unrestricted free agents Melvin Gordon of Denver in 2020. And Philadelphia gave that much to DeMarco Murray in 2015. And that's the answer you hear is like, what do those guys do? I'm just saying we're seeing a devaluing of the position financially. But when rubber meets road during the games, these are the guys they turn to, not the wide receivers. Just don't. These are the guys they turn to. McCaffrey, the Niners turned to McCaffrey in the overtime of the Super Bowl. The Colts turned to Jonathan Taylor. I know that. Well, I mean, they had to get some points on the board. Chris Jones kind of blew that play up on inside the 5. Let's not forget. You know, it's not like the Chiefs just fell off the turnip truck with some jamoke.
Fell off the turnip truck.
So, Jonathan Taylor. We were joking with our friend in Vancouver when he was doing the win-loss game for the Colts. It was just like, hey, he's like, Jonathan Taylor, we're going to throw him a pass to beat the Texans in week 1. I'm like, just make sure he's on the field. And one time he wasn't on the field in that de facto playoff game. That's where they went down the hill. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.